talking about some, I got options. No, you don't, Bergie. You have one person. Be for real. That's the problem when you give people confidence. They take it, give somebody an inch, they take a mile. Like, boy, relax. Like, the way she carries herself, it gives, I said it yesterday, chef's kiss. Like, girl, it's just a game. But, you know, sometimes people be using these games to mask their feelings. Like, first of all, before the challenge, Carmen already looked like Victor was giving her the ick.
But me, I love your job, love your job. No do, no do, no do, Maya, no girl, from no you.
Hey everyone, I'm your host Mayoko. Welcome or welcome back to my channel. Today I'll be reviewing Love Island USA Season 5, Episode 7. Let's get straight into the video. I'm not gonna lie, I might be talking really weird because my retainer broke. Like, and it's poking, it's like a wire and it's poking my tongue. Like every time I talk, like it hurts. Yeah, maybe I shouldn't. Maybe he's trying to tell me I need to shut up. But anyway, you guys, let's get straight into the video. So, who should we start with? Let's start with Bergie. Bergie, you know, Bergie is getting a little bit of balls, okay? Bergie's kind of like feeling himself now because he has Carmen who is chasing him. I do not even think Cassie wants Bergie. She's just trying to pretend. Cassie really wants Keenan. We're going to talk about that later on in the video, but if Bergie knows what's good for him, he better pursue Carmen because Carmen really wants him. Because what she did to Victor this episode was not nice. Like, I'm so sorry. Carmen did not go about it the right way. Victor looked so sad. He was so sad and felt so disrespected. And rightfully so. Carmen didn't have to do what she did to Victor. Like, there was so many ways to go about it. Carmen just gives me the vibe of, like, my way or the highway. What's her sign? I need to look up her sign. Are y'all into like signs, like zodiac signs? She gives me like, she's definitely a fire sign because ain't no way you treated somebody like that and you don't even care. She's like, well, yeah, I'm not gonna apologize for how I acted because you knew I wanted to get to know Bergie. And like, the thing is, okay, Carmen, we know you wanted to get to know Bergie, but like, girl, be a little bit like sympathetic, like have a little bit of sympathy for Victor. Anyway, so Bergie this episode is telling the boys how, yep, he's had the most kisses in this house. He's really feeling himself. He's finally coming out his shell. Finally, about damn time. Like, so let's see what I think. Carmen is really going to bring out a different side to Bergie. Bergie needs to leave Cassie alone because Cassie is not looking for him. Cassie do not want that boy at all. She's just pretending, talking about something. Yeah, you know, Cassie wants Keenan. At one point, Bergie was even like, I have options. And I'm looking at Bergie like, don't get too ahead of yourself. What options do you have? Boy, you have one person who wants you. Talking about some, I got options. No, you don't, Bergie. You have one person. Be for real. That's the problem when you give people confidence. They take it, give somebody an inch, they take a mile. Like, boy, relax. Then we have, let's talk about Keenan, KK, and Cassie. Y'all, I'm not gonna lie, I really thought this love triangle, I don't even know if I could call it that. I thought it was over last episode when Keenan clearly chose KK to recouple with. But Cassie don't know how to stop, okay? During the challenge, Cassie's like, apparently that Keenan gives him googly eyes. And like I said, KK is, Lord, the way KK is like, what's the word? Like, in French, it's like, comment elle se comporte. Like, the way she carries herself, it gives, I said it yesterday, chef's kiss. Like, she's carrying herself so well, like so well. She's like, it's just a game. Why is he getting so mad? And honestly, why was Keenan getting so mad? Let me tell you something. When people get mad like that, usually it's because they're being defensive because they know what they did was wrong. Because it was just a game. There was no reason why you got so offended. The only person who had the right to get offended during that game was Victor. Hannah started crying because they gave her two snakes. Who gave her? Destiny and Carmen. I don't know why Carmen gave... Well, anyway, whatever. Hannah started crying. And I don't see why she was crying because, like, girl, it's just a game. But, you know, sometimes people be using these games to mask their feelings. Like, they be saying the truth during and just be like, it's just a game, it's just a game. But the whole time you meant what you said. Anyway, but that's another thing. But yeah, Keenan got so mad and he's like, why would she say, like, I gave her googly eyes? And KK just looking at Keenan like, boy, it's just a game. Like, calm down. Like, yo, KK... I'm just waiting for somebody to come for KK. I do not want Keenan for KK. I'm sorry, y'all. I know a lot of y'all are shipping them. I don't want Keenan for KK. KK needs somebody else. Because Keenan, he even asked her, he was like, if somebody 100% your type comes in, would you try to get to know them? And she was like, yes. And in my head, I'm thinking, but like, Keenan, why are you asking her this question? Like, just live in the moment, get to know her. Stop asking questions about if somebody comes in. Clearly, you're asking her that because you want to go and explore something else with somebody else, which is fine. It's understandable, but it's kind of like, what if KK said, no, I want to get to know only you? Would you have said, okay, me too, I only want to get, you know? I feel like he was just asking that question to see what she was going to say so he would know how to respond. Because if KK had said like, oh no, I don't want to get to know anybody else, would Keenan have said the same thing? I don't know. I just feel like Keenan just is kind of lost. I don't know. He likes Cassie, and I think he's just scared to explore because he doesn't know if he should really jump ship because he's not sure about Cassie because Cassie just keeps disrespecting him. But if Cassie was like being really hands-on on Keenan, I think Keenan would have definitely moved on to Cassie. Then let's go back to this Carmen and Victor situation. Carmen is, like I said, first of all, before the challenge, Carmen already looked like Victor was giving her the ick. She said last episode that her love language isn't physical touch and that Victor is too touchy. And Victor apologized. He was like, yeah, I understand. I get it. I'm going to fall back and respect your boundaries. And then Carmen, you could already tell the way she was just talking to him, she already has the ick. And the thing is that you can't really come back from an ick. Once you're feeling icky about somebody, it's a wrap. Oh, my battery's about to, you see, that's the problem with getting the camera. Y'all, hold on, my battery's about to, okay, I'm sorry y'all if the angle changed, but my camera died, so I have to switch out the battery. Hi, YouTuber problems. Anyway, I was talking about the ick, yes. So, instead of Carmen to just tell Victor straight up, like, Victor, I don't think I really like you anymore. She, you know, she just said, oh yeah, I want to get to know Bergie more. But my thing is like, okay, tell him you don't really care for him anymore, because they already gave that. By the way she was acting, it felt like she was scared to say I don't want you anymore. I'm looking at Carmen. Carmen is giving me a bit of suspicious vibes. I'm gonna look out for her, or like I'm gonna look at her. I'm gonna watch her a little bit more closely because I don't really trust her. Then we have Anna, who's still crying about Jasmine, who left yesterday, and Leo is trying to comfort her, like, you know, you could always talk to me. I got you. What's her name? Anna needs to get over it. Girl, this is not Friendship Island, but if you really miss Jasmine, go home and see her. I don't know. I'm starting to warm up to Anna because I just feel like she's like a, you know, those kind of girls that you just have to like give extra care to. That's who Anna like reminds. Like, she just reminds me of a girl who just wants to be loved and like hugged and like taken care of and like. So I don't even have much to say about Anna. Her and Leo are still going strong quote unquote. It's not gonna last, but yeah. And Leo be talking in his sleep, y'all, like yo. But anyway, y'all, I don't know what else really happened this episode. It was kind of boring, I'm not gonna lie. Like, let's see what happens tomorrow's episode, because I think there's a new islander coming in. They need to bring somebody in for Victor, because what Carmen did to this boy, that's unacceptable. She did not have to do him like that. Now, do I think her and Bergie are a better fit? 100%. I think her and Bergie, she was like, they grew up in the same hometown or something like that. I think her and Bergie are going to get along so much more than her and Victor. So I like that for them. So let's see how that goes. And Bergie, of course, is very interested in getting to know Carmen. He was like, yes, you are my number 1 from the jump. So he's most likely going to move on from Cassie, which good, because Cassie doesn't even want him anyway. She's just pretending. KK and I can't remember who KK was talking to. I think she was talking to Destiny, or I can't remember, but she was basically, even KK agrees that Cassie doesn't like Bergie, and like she thinks she's gonna hurt Bergie. KK thinks Cassie's gonna hurt Bergie's feelings. Is my flash on? Yeah, so let's see what happens in tomorrow's episode. But that is it for today. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you're new here, welcome. If you're not, thank you so much for coming back. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.